So I started day trading about 2 years ago, and I really haven't seen the level of success that I have wanted to. And I always wanted to learn how to backtest. I wanted to be backtesting because I heard that it was very important to backtest, but I didn't see any videos telling me how to backtest, and it was always kind of confusing to me. So I didn't know if I was like doing the right stuff and if I was actually learning. But now I've picked up some things. Last 2 months I've been backtesting very consistently every single morning, and I've seen the most progress in my trading ever. I've built so much market intuition, so much conviction in my ability to read price, and I would just highly suggest you to start backtesting. So I'm going to show you 3 different ways that I would be backtesting at different levels in my trading journey, and let's just get started off into the charts. So right now we're on trading view. We're just on trading view. Later we're going to go on FX replay, but I've been backtesting the daily profiles and just going back in price and watching it. So let's start on a clean chart on ES and let's go over it. So the first thing you want to do, just go on the 5-minute time frame. Really, you can do this on any time frame, but to see not as many, you could go on the 1-minute chart, but to see a lot of the concepts happen and appear, I would go on the 5-minute chart and go to market open when you start trading, whether this be New York AM or New York PM or London open, whenever you start trading in your style, do that. So all we're gonna do is just look at price and look for the concepts that we know. So I'm just going to mark out some stuff. This is a break of structure after we close through this market structure shift. We also formed a breaker block here. Right here. We also came into this big fair value gap. And where did we push down to? If we look to the left, we pushed down and we took out this liquidity. So this is basically all we're doing. We're just reading price, looking for the concepts we know, watching them play out, seeing how price reacts off of them, and just building that market intuition. So we can go back to the previous day and see what we see. So back to 9:30. Where is not okay? There was no market open on Thursday. Let's go to Wednesday. Oh, that looks like choppy price action, but we could still go over it. 9:30. And I mean, what do we see here? We were sweeping liquidity. We swept liquidity. Then we went to target these equal highs. And where did we reverse at? We closed through this bearish fair value gap. We close through it and create a bullish fair value gap right here. You can see this. We then come down, retrace. Where do we retrace into? Into this order block, into this fair value gap, into this inverse fair value gap, and it looks like into this order block as well. And then we go to target the equal highs, and then from there we reverse. We then close through this bullish fair value gap, putting in bearish order flow, and then we start to come down and target now this liquidity, and then again we reverse, pushing back up. So that's pretty much all we're doing. We'll go over one more day. Previous day, Tuesday. Looks like we dumped a lot, but market opens, we come up, we might sweep this little high, sweep of liquidity. We then come down and we shift market structure right here. Market structure shift. Price pushes way down. I think this is a news candle, but we push way down. We then form a fair value gap right here. This gap in price. Fair value gap. And we tap into it. We create a bullish fair value gap. We tap into it. And what do we do to the bullish fair value gap? We displace through it, also creating a fair value gap, a bearish fair value gap. So this is a BPR, balanced price range, tap into it, hold the inverse fair value gap, and push off of it to sweep this liquidity that was created. And boom, easy as that. So it's as simple as that. All you want to do is just go back, look at 9:30 open whenever you start trading, and just look for the concepts you know. So if you're in the first few months of your trading journey, I would suggest doing this for like 2 hours every morning. I don't even think you need to be on the live markets yet, and you should just be backtesting and learning from previous data. But I would start to do this first until you pick up more in market intuition. And for the next 2 ways of backtesting, I like to use FX Replay. It's a very good software, but it's about $35 a month, but you can get a discount code off of like influencers. Use their code and get it to $30 a month. And I think you can also buy their like New Year's plan for $273. It's an investment, but I think it is well worth it. If you want to be a profitable day trader and you really enjoy day trading and backtesting, I think it is well worth it. But let's go over the first way that I like to backtest on FX Replay. So what I like to do is go to 9:30 right before market open and just give a prediction on price, what I think it's going to do for the day. So I really like FX Replay because you can also pull up this journal. I'm gonna have to make a new window so you can see. Hold on. So there you can see the journal, and I've been journaling every day from the end of March to April to June, and pretty easy. So I like to start Monday with the weekly outlook, what I think price will do. That's not it. I think it's this. No, that's the daily. So whatever. But I like to do a weekly outlook on Monday, and then from there I go to a daily outlook before the day. So right now it's 9:30, and I'm gonna just do this analysis real quick. And then also on FX Replay, you can look at the economic calendar, which is really cool. There's a setting up here. You can see right above my head, there's a calendar. You just press on that and it shows you, which is really cool. I really like that. So when you want to put in an entry for your journal, you want to press place order. You can see right above my head again, it says place order, and then it'll pull up this window, and you just want to set to market and whatever, this doesn't matter, but then press save in journal. This will then open up, hold on. It'll open up a little journal screen in your journal. And from there, we can take a screenshot of what we're looking at currently in the markets. So boom, it'll take a screenshot and you can look at that. And then you can add your notes, whatever you want to say. And then you can add in the confidence level. And then after, you can add a trade rating. So there I did my pre-market analysis on price, took some screenshots, wrote some stuff down. And then I just save it. Let's close this, and then I just let price play. So you can either play it manually, or I just like to click this go to, and next day let's see what price did. So we didn't put in that SMT like I thought, but we did go to take those highs, low resistance highs. And then from there, I like to just zoom into price and see what we did. So I'm gonna go to the 5-minute chart, and I like to see when did price change to bullish order flow. So we shifted market structure here, creating a little breaker block right here. See a breaker block formed with good displacement. Also, we took this low, so we might have had SMT there. See when the market open is on ES. Right here. So did we have SMT? Where is this? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, does ES take this low? We have ES, we have SMT here. So we do put in an SMT as well. ES comes down and sweeps this low. We put in an SMT, start to push higher again. So right now we have an order breaker block that we hold. So I'd be looking on the 1-minute time frame. and just looking for where my entry would be. So a little choppy price action here. Choppy. We then create a breaker block right here as well. I like this. Looks like we create a breaker block in there, but create a breaker block here. And we close above it. We don't really get a retest to it, and we just go up. So that's pretty much it. I'm not going to fully go over what I would do for the day, but you just do your pre-market analysis at 9:30, put your predictions out, draw the little path thing. That's really helpful. Journal it, and then skip to the next day. Skip out the price action, and go back in, go to market open, watch the concepts, see if they played out, see if you were right, see if you were wrong. Journal it, and look for the concepts and price. See what things hold, what flip price to go in the opposite direction, where your entry would be, would you get stopped out, where would you be targeting, all this stuff that you want to start to put together, and you will be a better trader. So this stuff, it can get boring, but you need to just keep pushing through. Again, I would suggest 2 hours every morning just to do this. You don't need to be on the live charts just yet. I would say to focus on being the best trader you can and not making money, because when you focus on making money, you will not make money in these markets. And then the last way and the most advanced way would just be regular backtesting in FX replay the way it is supposed to be. So again, do your pre-market analysis. I'm just going to use the same day. Do your pre-market analysis, write it down in the journal, and then instead of just skipping through price, you're gonna want to, let's see, you can't see this little bar, hold on. There's this little bar, and you can change how fast it plays through price. Like it'll do 1 minute at a time or whatever you set it to. And then you can play it so it goes automatically, but I like to manually press each minute at a time. And you can also do that by pressing Control and space. And now you just look for an entry. So again, I like to see when price shifts to bullish order flow, and then look for an entry. So I know it comes down, but I probably wouldn't take an entry. Maybe on this order block I would take an entry, but we come down back to the breaker block, and I actually do like this breaker block, so let's just enter off this. I'm not going to go too much into this, but put on the position tool, set your stop loss, set your take profits, and then you want to press on the same place order button. So make sure your position tool is selected, and then press place order. Sometimes it won't pop up the first time. Just do it again. Okay, cool. See if it's working. Okay, cool. Okay, let me try again. It should just snap into your order. I don't know why it's being so annoying. Let me try this again. Okay, so I don't know why I was doing that, but this is the screen that it should look like. Just keep trying to mess with it, and this should pull up, but it'll look like this. And then you can go ahead, save, journal it, take the trade, journal it, say why you're getting into the trade, and just put this at midnight open, and then just play out price. Watch what price does. Do we hit your stop loss? Do we hit your take profit? And then after you're done doing that, go ahead and journal it again. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this last way of backtesting. So I hope you understand a little more about backtesting, about how to backtest, because I know that when I first started trading, I was really confused on how to backtest, and I didn't see anyone post a video on how to backtest, and it kind of frustrated me. But I hope this helps you out. Make sure you're backtesting every single day, especially when you're not a profitable trader just yet. Make sure you're backtesting every single day. You will improve so much. Very, very important to be backtesting. And thank you for watching this video. I hope I see you in the next one. Peace out.